I have a quiz in class.
What class?
I don't know what time they're going.
What they talking about? What they talking about?
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice under all. Good morning, Kirkwood. Today is Monday, August 21st, and I'm Winston Waddell. The National Art Honor Society will meet on Tuesday from 2:50 to 4 o'clock in SA1. All are welcome to our first meeting, which is August 22nd. If any of you are interested in working on set for costume crews for the fall play, you can't take it with you, should come to a brief meeting today at 3 p.m. on Keating Stage. Now please welcome your principals for a few more announcements.
Good morning, Kirkwood. Mr. Barton is joining us today because I think something's going on today. I'm not sure what, but
Solar
something's
eclipse,
going
total
on.
solar eclipse day.
Yeah, solar
Yeah.
eclipse day at Kirkwood High School and across the middle portion, I guess,
Yep.
of the country.
Diagonal line, yep.
So first, Mr. Barton's going to go over a lot of different things that's going to happen today during the day. You need to hear that this is going to be the first day that lunch goes with fourth period. So that's a little bit different from last week. So teachers, please make sure we go over the buildings again. But your lunch is with fourth period today. So depending on what you have, fourth hour depends if you have first or second lunch. All right, Mr. Barton. So take us through this, what we're doing today.
All right, so today is a total solar eclipse. It's obviously an event of scientific significance, but this is really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So we're going to talk about the details of the day and some safety issues. But the first thing is, this is probably the only time any of us will see this in our entire lives. So we would say pay attention. Don't take your phone out. One reason, because it's hard to take a picture without looking at the sun, but also because you don't want to look at this through your phone. Pay attention to the way the sun looks in the sky and the horizon and the temperature and the wind and things like that. It really just want to sort of take this all in during today.
So first rule, keep your phone in your pocket.
Yes.
All right.
So in terms of the schedule, the bell schedule is different, and Dr. Havener mentioned that lunch is going with fourth hour. This is for teachers also. Every teacher received eclipse classes for their fifth hour classes. So you will receive eclipse classes like this during fifth hour. Teachers, by the way, this was emailed out this morning or last night, so you can print this out and get all the information on this announcement on the printout. So during fifth hour, when you go, your teacher will give you your eclipse classes, review the safety procedures. That at 11:49 during fifth hour is when the partial eclipse will start. The moon will first move between us and the sun. We want to be outside to see that. So right after fifth hour starts and you get your eclipse classes, we'll head outside somewhere near your classroom. We're not going to the stadium during fifth hour. Somewhere near your classroom where you can see the sun. With your eclipse glasses on, we'll observe the sun and see the beginning of the partial eclipse.
So teachers, you're not going to the stadium fifth hour. You're just
Correct.
going outside looking for the sun with your glasses.
With your glasses on, correct. The moon's going to take an hour and a half to move in front of the sun. So you'll head back inside. For the remainder fifth hour, if you want to look out again with your eclipse glasses, you can go back outside and check it out later. But it's not something you want to stand outside and watch the whole time. During sixth hour, when you go to your sixth hour, students, you should take your eclipse glasses with you from fifth hour to sixth hour. In sixth hour, we're all going to head out to the stadium on the field. Not the bleachers. We're all going to head out onto the field. There will be a PA address that will start playing. Thank you, Mr. Kenyon. That will tell you kind of what's happening, remind you of the safety procedures. At 1:17:30, I'll make sure I get the time right.
So before we get to 117, at 12:45, the entire school is going down to the
Yes.
stadium. Inside the fence. That means the track, the field, we're going inside the fence because anybody who comes that wants to see the eclipse that is not a student will be in the stands. So students and teachers inside the fence on the field at
Yes.
12:45.
Right, so head down there. We're going to fill from the far end zone first, so from the south end first. There's plenty of room for everybody. At 1:05, the pre-recorded PA announcement will start. At 1:17 is the total eclipse. After that, you will hear it will blow an air horn. One blow from the air horn means that it's safe to take off your eclipse glasses. That's the only time that we'll be looking toward the sun without the eclipse glasses on. We'll talk about that safety in just a second. For a minute and a half, we'll see the total solar eclipse, which is unlike anything any of us have ever seen before. Near the end of that, the PA announcement will remind you, you'll hear 2 blows from an air horn, and that means we turn around and take your eclipse glasses, or put your eclipse glasses back on. So It's very, very important that timing part of things. So when you hear one blast from the air horn, that means it's okay to take off your eclipse glasses. When you hear two blasts, turn away from the sun and put your eclipse glasses back on.
And we'll be over the intercom telling you
Yeah,
that
that'll
as
be on the
well.
PA, but if something goes wrong with the announcement, it's just listen for the air horn, and then you'll know
One off, two
what
on.
to do. One off, two back on. And then after the total, our eclipse glasses, we've looked away from the sun. We'll walk back inside. During 7th hour, the partial eclipse will continue. The moon will move away from between us and the sun, and your 7th hour teacher might choose to take you outside and take a look at that from time to time. So that's kind of the schedule of the day. And again, teachers, that's all on the printout that was emailed to you. And there's some copies in the main office if you weren't able to do that.
So when we're moving back from the stadium, don't look back up to the sun.
Correct.
Because we'll have our glasses off. Don't be looking up and watching on the way back. Watch where you're walking so you don't trip, obviously, and don't look back up without your glasses.
Right. And take your time. There's no need to hurry or anything like that. So, so most importantly, the safety procedures for wearing these glasses that you'll get during 5th hour. These must be worn anytime you are looking directly at the sun. The ambient sunlight, when you're walking outside, you don't need to wear them, but if you are looking at the sun at any point except for during the total eclipse, you have to wear these glasses. This is serious stuff. This isn't just kind of a rule we thought of. You can seriously damage your eyes if you look at it without wearing eclipse glasses. So you've got to be safe. Fortunately, it's really easy to be safe. You just have to put these on. But that's really important. We want you to see this. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, but you've got to take the responsibility to do it correctly. So anytime you're looking at the sun, make sure you're wearing these eclipse glasses.
So this, and I can't emphasize this, we're in high school. We're giving you the responsibility. You do not want to ruin anything with your eyes for the rest of your life. So that is critical that you don't look up without your glasses on, except during that little bit of time that we're going to tell you. That is the only time. So I'm telling you, do not think it's cool. Do not try to play around. Make sure that you're paying attention. And teachers, one other thing, keep your classes together so we can keep track of who's where and all of that. We are in high school. We can handle this. So freshmen, I know this is new to everybody, but when we do things as a school, as a group, we act like we're young men and women going to and watching this once-in-a-lifetime event. So a lot of people put a lot of time into this. We're putting a lot of responsibility on you, and I know that you can do it, but this is something that you don't want to miss.
Right. And so that's like rule number one is if you're looking toward the sun, you got to wear these. Less important, but you can't wear these while walking because they're really, really dark and you won't see where you're going. So if you're moving between classes, when we're headed down to the stadium, you're headed outside, carry them, watch where you're going, but as long as you don't look directly at the sun, you're fine. So you'll carry them in your hand while you're walking. Second thing, third thing, whatever, you need to handle these with care, right? Don't shove them in your pocket, don't stick them way down in your backpack, don't crease them or fold them or scratch the lenses. You got to take care of them or they won't do what they're supposed to do. When it's time to observe the sun, at any point, if you're passing between classes and you decide you want to look at the sun with these or we're outside as classes, the correct procedure is to look away from the sun, put the eclipse glasses on, then turn and look toward the sun. If you're looking at the sun and you put these on, you've defeated the purpose. So you look away from the sun, put the eclipse glasses on, look at the sun. When it's time to take them off, turn away from the sun and take the eclipse glasses on and then walk inside. So, and again, I mentioned before that don't try to take pictures because your pictures won't be as good as you hope they'll be. And if you're trying to take a picture, you either can't see because you're looking through these or you're looking at the sun through your camera lens. So that's really the correct procedures.
All right, a lot going on today. Once in a lifetime thing at Kirkwood. And across, I shouldn't keep saying
Right.
at Kirkwood, it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's here.
We have lots of people in
but
St.
not a lot
Louis.
of other places.
Yeah, definitely. So enjoy, appreciate the opportunity, and but more importantly, the most important thing today is your safety.
Yes.
So make sure that you follow the guidelines that Mr. Barton just went over, and it is a great day to be a pioneer.
That's it, Kirkwood. Thanks for watching, and it's a great day to be a pioneer.